Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech as we get into the campaigns of the Casper Kaisha. And last time, well, things have been going pretty swimmingly, actually. We're sort of moving forward, got a Wolverine on the way. We had a little bit of downtime, though, because some of our pilots have taken one too many hits to the head. And while they were currently getting fixed up, we decided, let's take some opportunity to modify one of our current mechs that we have in the bay. It needs a little bit of tuning. After all, it gets shot at a lot. Let's improve it. And so that's what we've been doing. We delayed a couple of days while we did that, got a couple of our pilots back, and for now, repossession. A Davian leader has fallen behind on payments for their armoured vehicles, and our leasing agent has been unable to repossess their heavily armoured vehicles. We decided that sending a more explosive message is the best way to ensure that others do not take future liberties. This will be a 43,500 C-Build reward mission for 3 of 14 priority salvage. Only one skull. It's the last one skull actually on the mission on the entire planet. However, we have a pilot who, she's back from a long hiatus and she needs a little bit of experience in order to actually be effective moving forward to the 2 skull missions that we currently are facing. And the lance for today is River, once again back in the company. Nice to have you back. Driving the Panther now. She does have the lowest stats of the company, but I am hoping that she does quite well. Readout is in our Blackjack, and the Blackjack has been modified in pretty much the most stereotypical way that everybody modified their Blackjack when they played the original game for the original campaign. You took out the AC2s, you put in an AC5, and basically you were done with it. So that's exactly what we did. We took out the AC2s, threw in an AC5, put in another heatsink on top of that, and then just armored the rest of it up. We've got about 1/3 of a ton in armor that had to be trimmed away in order to fit that other heatsink, but it was well worth it. I think this mech ought to be a nice little improvement. Rangeable is in our trebuchet, the mech designed to take damage, and did. Jeez, that last episode with all the locusts just completely stripping away half the armor on this mech, although it survived, which is a testament to just how sturdy it is. And Casper in the Enforcer, which has all that fun little hole pinpoint punching power. Alright, so the enemy is somewhere off in this direction, so let us get underway. Sprinting at maximum speed, we do wish to run into the enemy. Now, we took this mission for salvage because I am kind of hoping to get my hands on a couple of heavy weapons, AC-10s or more, so that we can actually modify our mechs a little bit better. We are starting to move into that 50-55 ton bracket, especially with the Wolverine on the way. If we can get a couple of more mechs like that, well, then we're definitely in AC-10 territory, and that's a nice amount to pinpoint that I would like to get actually operating. So keep moving everybody forward. We have contacts, though. Let's see. We don't see what it is just yet, but 4 vehicles, 1 up top and then 3 down on the bottom. We will get everybody else moving forward and see if we can't support one another in a way that is just glorious and beautiful and throwing all of our firepower weight around. So everybody has moved forward. We are engaging. We've got 3 heavies and an assault tier vehicle. Jeez, we are facing something that I can only describe as being quite scary. Let's see if we can make it. Not quite. Unfortunate. I think I still want to be aggressive, though, about it. So we'll pop up over here, take a look, see what's actually going on. We have a Bulldog and a Manticore. The Manticore is a very, very powerful tank. Equipped with a PPC, SRM-6, LRM-10, and a medium laser. It's not sort of the fun thing that you want to play with all that much. Then we have a Bulldog backing that up. I think we want to pour fire on the Bulldog or him. The Bulldog's large laser is actually going to be a bit of a problem. He's not quite as well armored, but it is going to take probably the entire concentrated firepower to actually take out the Manticore. But let's see if we can't remove him from some of the equation, which is nice. Okay, we managed to get a hit to the side. And now the enemy may move, it looks like. Oh, they didn't move very far or very fast, so it is back to us. Nice, easy operation. I think I want to send rangeable forward. No, not yet. We need to get that armor penetrated, and so that means Casper's up with all of her firepower. I don't quite want to move out into the open just yet. We're going to get shot at by a PPC. You don't really want to be fully exposed. So we're going to use the cover to our advantage and our long-range weapons perfectly so. And hit him in the front. He's down to 109 health. That's going to be a little bit difficult to actually get through. But if we provide enough firepower, we just might be able to do it. What range are we? Oh, we're good. I think Readout might be able to get most of this armor stripped away. So, ooh, the AC5 nailing that on the front. It looks like we got a very nice... Oh, we did a very good job of stripping away most of that forward armor. What do we got over here? A striker, not all that dangerous, and whatever you are way up top, which I'm hoping is also not all that dangerous. We will move into the water. This mech is quite hot, and we'd like to be able to take that under control. And hopefully, with just a little bit of luck, we might be able to kill it. Show me red number, show me red number. Ooh, we didn't. Oh, he is so close to being dead, but he will survive this turn. If he turns his bottom towards us, we're going to have a little bit of trouble. Incoming laser fire on the Panther. That is unfortunate, right on the CT as well. I really got to hope that the Manticore does not shoot us, but I suppose the Manticore is shooting last. Oh, crap. We're going to get shot at PPC dead accurate. What do we got incoming? Another striker? Yeah, another striker. Trimming away most of the problems, and now it's becoming a bit of an issue. The Panther is very much exposed. I should have kept it a little bit further back, but I wanted to really hope that PPC would do a number on the enemy. Quite a few misses in that group, but we're down to a single pip of evasion, and we're no longer, now we are unsteady. So that makes life just all the more painful. Manticore going to fire PPC. Oh, thankfully, our own PPC towards him managed to mess with his targeting systems enough that he was not able to actually connect with us. The Panther manages to survive. He does split fire on the Trebuchet as well. An interesting decision to have made. We got to bring River's Panther back, get her a little bit better protected. Unfortunately, I don't think... Oh, wow, really spreading it out. Shooting at 3 different targets all in the same round. So, by doing that, he has basically ensured that the Panther would not die. So, we got to get you the heck on out of here. And I'm really tempted just to bail into cover, because I can drop down here, or I can move over here. The problem is I will be unsteady no matter what I do. So I will Vigilance right now. We'll shed all of our stability problems, and I can bounce here and still try and be aggressive. I do want to be aggressive with this mech, because I'd like to kill the Manticore before anything can happen. Oh, I meant to jump, but I suppose that works too. Give it a little bit of fun. Unfortunately, the PPC went well wide, which is now a bit of a problem. So who's the enemy moving at the scout phase? It's not you. No, you're a striker. So we keep getting enemy moving in the scout phase, and that is concerning to me. Casper, why don't you move forward? Let's start sharing a little bit of armor. And if you could just give a nice little gift to them. Actually, how much armor you got? 30? Yeah, we do actually need a fairly significant amount of fire. Managed to tear off the forward nose of that Manticore entirely. Have that perfectly under control at this point. Now, hopefully we can get in and mess with a couple of these strikers first. Is this the Bulldog's turn moving? No, we got some long-range fire coming in from the left side, way off. And just drilling our arm, which is a bit of a problem. We don't want to take too much. So the enemy reinforcements have arrived. It is unfortunate. We're going to have to see if we can't deal with these guys as soon as possible to ensure that they do not become a significant issue. Oh, that's going to be a beautiful confluence of ranges. So let's pour it on. Okay, the front is exposed. Unfortunately, we wasted one of those shots on the turret, which is very unlikely to actually penetrate through. Range Bull will move forward as well. Also focus on the Bulldog. The strikers are irritating because of the stability damage they can deal, but they don't have a whole heck of a lot of penetration power. That's something that this Bulldog does have. And unfortunately, oh wow, I was about to say, unfortunately, he managed to barely survive. He did not, however. We did just enough damage to tear it apart. So we're down to just the strikers. Again, irritating, not life-threatening. Unless you're the Panther, in which case, yes, they're very much life-threatening. You are really clustering on that CT. That is a problem. So 20 damage means 5 of those missiles out of his LRM-10 managed to hit that. And luckily we are guarded and protected, thankfully, by the special properties of the mineral field, giving us the defense that we require and need to survive. I think I want to jump. I'm going to jump here. Yeah, jumping right here. Give us a pip of evasion. Allows us to still be aggressive and active. 1 pip of movement was not severe, and 75% accuracy. Give it to him. Okay, damages front, and he should be vulnerable in follow-up soon. Where do we have the incoming? It's nowhere to be found. Lovely. Range Bull, I want you moving forward because that will allow you to use your SRMs at close range, and he's got almost no frontal armor, right? He's got more than I'd like him to have. Blitz him up. Just rip him apart, please. If you can kill him in this round, that did not work out. We need more pinpoint. We need a lot more pinpoint. More LRMs coming in on the blackjack. They definitely want that. Fortunately, our left side is our dead side. We don't actually have any weapons on that arm, except maybe the medium laser. Oh yeah, we do have a medium laser there, so it's not quite as dead as I was hoping. We will maneuver on forward, and I can take you down from here. Oh yes, 85. Keep in the water if you want to keep cool, and we will definitely keep cool, so fry him open. Managed to hit him with the AC-5, and I saw red numbers, and that's another vehicle out of the fight. We have a single striker left to go, and if Casper's really lucky and manages to double up her cluster roll, then she could kill him in one shot. One glorious shot. Come on, do it. Well, maybe... Nope, she spread it across both sides of the vehicle, completely straddling all of it, but at least she hit it, so there's that. Striker moving forward, going to focus on the trebuchet. so it can use its SRMs, doing 8 damage with those SRM shots, taking away a pip of our evasion, but we're still alive, and the armor still looks to be in relatively good shape. If River can just sort of finish this guy off, that would be much appreciated. So we're going to bounce over to here, keeping in the cover, keeping in the area where we are protected, and a long-range PPC shot to tear him apart. Okay, so the primary target has been eliminated. We just have this lance of secondary mechs coming our way. Let's hope that we can get on top of them and break them before they can actually do anything. They are moving somewhere. We do have him on sensors now. So Casper can actually provide a little bit of sensor support on that one. Do we jump forward? We do. We are going to leap forward into the water. That'll allow us to chill out quite nicely. Brace that down there. They can't actually shoot at us just yet. So an unknown mech moving in the scout phase and an unknown mech moving in the medium phase. So scout phase, probably the Locust. Could be a Panther. Panther would be nice. Another 35-ton mech. Always a good pickup. And what I can do is I can take Casper, and Casper can walk. Now why can Casper walk? Because Casper walking allows it to still use a sensor lock, and we're going to go figure out what this medium is. So lock it on, and we've got a Kintaro. I want a Kintaro. I always love Kintaros. They're a really cool mech. It's also Kamea Urano's personal ride if you play the main campaign. And the Blackjack needs to chill the heck out. And there's... Ooh, the Blackjack can actually get within range to shoot the Kintaro. I think I want to do that. 60% chance. How about if I did the closer jump in position? Still 60%, but I get the medium lasers, but I can't use the medium lasers at that point because I would not be able to hit. But we will jump the Blackjack into position. AC5 is relatively cool, and so got the first hit on. All right, one of the torsos has been damaged. Range Bowl is also going to be capable of getting within range, but I am... Ooh, do I really want to slug it out with this mech? So the question is, do you really want to slug it out with a Kintaro at SRM brawling range? We're kind of on their level, so we're going to start getting some work done here. Fire a whole bunch of missiles their way. Make sure that they feel it. -1 evasion. They are now vulnerable. Unfortunately, it is now up to them, so they get to move. Oh, no, it's back to the beginning of the initiative. We got movement coming in from our unknown. An urban mech. Oh, was that an R90? Small laser, medium laser, and I can't read the last one because of things in the way. And a PPC. That's an amount of pain that I don't want to deal with. Jump backwards. Jump backwards. And a 30%. Oh, yeah, because he's in the cover. If I can take control of something. Anything? Okay, so you're in the way at the moment. So the Panther is going to reserve, and that'll actually allow the Kintaro to get a little bit closer, which is good, because then we can punch him. So we are bulwarked, and we have our special capabilities, reducing the damage even further. Takes off -1 evasion. We don't care. We've already dealt with it. Armor's getting a little bit trimmed, though. So I need... Casper actually can take the shot. He's got no evasion, though, so that's really nice. 85%. That's a perfectly nice shot. I'll take it. And we managed to miss both shots? Are you kidding me? Wow. Casper managing to miss 2 85% chances in a row. So that is not great, because we kind of needed to do a little bit more than that. We can't quite make it over into that corner. I do want to keep heading in towards it, because I would like to be... that's a pip of evasion. Range Bull, can you move? No, Range Bull's going to have to move through that tile if they want to be able to accomplish anything. So what they can do... position themselves here. We will also vigilance, because we're going to need the protection going forward. And we got to shut off another medium laser or an SRM-6 for medium... No. The SRM-6 is more chill. So 2 medium lasers or all 3 medium lasers. This is heat neutral. And I do need to drill. Yeah, we need to drill too much. Blaze away with the medium lasers. Give a little bit of love on all sides. Give me a penetrator. Oh, we got a penetrator. All right. That's lovely. We can now take advantage of that moving forward. So I'd like to stop right there. That'll be good. 85% on everything. And you know what? I don't want to explode the mech. That's not enough. That is also not enough, so we got to shut off that. I am going to make the called shot. We're going to see if we can't rip out that torso. And that'll be a 48% chance to hit it. If we do, then there goes an SRM-6 and LRM-5 and a medium laser. That's a pretty significant amount of firepower. So, open fire. That's a leg. You didn't quite do what I was hoping for. But you got something going. Alright, bounce. It's time to get away from that thing. It's too dangerous for me to handle. And 80 to 55 versus... Show it to me. 80 to 55, that's good. So we'll keep the range as long as we can. Go for another precision strike. I want that torso out. It's only 29 this time, though. But if we can hit it, enough times. I was really, really hoping we could tear it off, and we could not. R60's moving out. It's taking fire at the Panther. Please don't hit. Please don't hit. Oh, missed. Missed by one. We're really getting into our heat problem now. Range Bull, on the other hand, however, can move up and really lay into this one. So I think that's... oh, do we shoot? What's my heat problem here? Yeah, I'm heat neutral. Okay, so I can run up and punch it for 65 damage. I think that might be the way to go, actually. Yep, 95% chance to hit. It'll be on the side. Go for the punch. Let's make him unsteady. Unfortunately, he did not hit the section of the mech that I wanted him to, and that will be a significant problem in the future moving forward. Can I break a line of sight with that urban mech? I can't. Not unless I want to expose myself to other things, and I really don't want to... kind of have to if I want to keep this thing going, and I do. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, pop up here. Get a nice amount of distance, and my heat is terrible. I'm going to push the line on this one. Next turn, we'll have to chill out. There we go. There goes half the arm. So we got a side torso hit. The pilot has been injured. We are now burning the mech. That's going to be 3-day repair. And now we need to get a little bit more firepower going down. So readout is available. Get readout up to a nice little defensive position. We need the AC-5 and pretty much nothing else. Can I get a medium laser? I cannot. So open fire with the AC-5. All right, legs open even more. Please don't have blown off that leg. Oh, you didn't fall over. That was not the part of the plan. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Was expecting you not to be still standing. My intention is to hopefully not tear out the heart of this mech. Oh, I should not have moved into this position. Ah, damn it. I was hoping to get more parts out of that one, but it was not to be. Pilot has been incapacitated. That's a single Kintaro part. I'm sorry, you burned for nothing. Although he does now have to come out of cover in order to actually do anything. Please don't see the Panther. Good, you saw the trebuchet instead, and hit him with a lot of laser fire right on that leg. Kind of felt like you were aiming specifically for that location, and if that's the case, it's kind of not cool. Brace. Yes, I know. We've got to kill him this turn, otherwise you're going to get absolutely sniped, and that would be not preferable. So maneuver over here, get a couple of weapons on target. Can I get a medium laser up? I cannot. But you know what? We can strip away all of his evasion. Okay, he's been exposed. His CT is now open. Lovely. -1 evasion. Range bolt, let's just blitz him down. I think you've got him taken care of. So I give him all the missiles in the world. Well, all the missiles that you can carry. It's only 12 to be fair, but it's a fairly nice spread. Head hit, pilot injured. Lovely. Got 19 left. And let's just make sure that he does not survive the... Oh, wait, we're going to move first. To make sure that he does not survive the oncoming fire. Apparently it's a reduction in accuracy with that. But right in the chest. There we go. It is gone. I have no intention of saving an urban mech. It's an urban mech. Who cares about them? And now that it is off the field, I don't have to worry about it anymore. So, unfortunately, gonna have a couple of days repair on the Panther. Gonna have not a Kintaro, which would have been really nice to have. Whole bunch of PPCs on this map, though. That's rather surprising. Grab the Kintaro part, because why not? A large laser. I could use it. I got 2 already, actually. Give me another. Just in case, I might be able to turn it into something fun. SRM 4s, apparently rarer than gold. Heatsink, jump jet. I don't really need the heatsinks, I don't think. Lock that down. What do we get? We got parallel RM10s, a couple of medium lasers, another SRM 4, and a whole bunch of ammunition for it. But again, no heatsinks. It's really weird. Like, you need the heatsinks. You don't want to buy the heatsinks. You want to salvage them, but then you just don't earn them in the salvage table, which is both good and bad. I kind of would have expected more by now at this point, but I think I got like 3 heatsinks currently in storage, which is a little bit nerve-wracking to actually have to deal with. So we are back, and Reach is going to be out of action for the next 3 days. The Javelin is out of action for the next 6 days, but of course, got to actually remember to repair it. So I used to BattleTech automatically doing it. Repair for 2 days. Ooh, even better. So we'll get this done in a couple of days. That'll allow Reach to be back in 3. I think that'll be the way that we actually want to go. The Blackjack managed to hold up pretty well. I want to get a bigger cannon on that thing, though. So give me the 3 days that I need for Reach and stop. All right, so we got Reach back. Let's go check out the barracks, see who levels up and who does not. So Casper does not. 1,000 experience, though, so she's getting kind of close to her next level. Range Bull, not dead, and could use tactics. Not going to give it to him. Reach is back and reaches at his next tier up. That's great. A readout, doesn't need it. River. River can get... She needs piloting, she needs guts. Piloting keeps her stable. Guts keeps her from dying. So, Reach, you are a level up now. Reach is going to be taking over what? The Panther. What does the Panther need? Well, it needs an evasion buff, but it's not going to get that. The multi-target is mostly wasted on the Panther, although Breaching Shot is quite useful. I think I want to go Tower Bulwark. The Bulwark's been very, very helpful, and I can move... Oh, that would mean moving Calf... Trebuchet... Move Redoubt? No, I need the gunnery skill on that. I want to go Bulwark, but I also want the gunnery level. I'd like to go... Which would I get both? I think we'll get both. So we'll go Guts 5. -1 recoil penalty will actually help the PPC in follow-up shots. I believe that's how the PPC works in vanilla, although don't quote me on that. I could be immensely wrong. He'll go Guts and then gunnery. In the same way that Range Bull is currently being built. Mainly because they can be my big bruisers, which I intend to field aggressively. So I'm really, really tempted to just wait 17 days to have a mech ready for it. And you know what? Oh, it's a 2-skull mission. It could be really rough. Especially assassinates. I don't think I want to do an assassinate. We could work for Davian. Davian would like us to work for them quite a lot. Straight up battles for 314. Which is the cheapest? The biological sample. We'll go on this one. Let's irritate the Concordian, or the Concordat for a little bit. So, Reach is swapping out for River. Sorry, River, you're backup pilot. I mean, you fell behind a little bit, and so you're going to be sitting on the bench for a little while. So, Casper in the Enforcer, Range Bull in the Trebuchet, Redoubt in the Blackjack, and Reach in the Panther. Let's go rock and roll. The Panther is actually really nice at the current point that it's at. Although, that's fine. I'd like to do something to it. I just don't know what. I don't really have any support equipment to do anything to anything at this moment. So we're kind of dealing with what we've got. But in any event, biological sample. We need you to recover our operatives from inside a Turian research facility. They will be carrying highly sensitive scientific materials which must be returned to us. These materials are of a biological nature and must not be tampered with. Opening or tampering the materials will be considered a breach of contract. So 2-skull mission, 4 of 18 at 23,700 Seabills. So the price is low, which is a bit of a hint to tell you that it's a slightly easier mission, but it's still a 2-skull mission, so I'm worried about it. We just basically have to get to the point and run, which is something we can definitely do, especially with our mech's target zone is somewhere up there. And there is... Secure the secondary facility to rescue operatives to collect the samples. Okay. So, let's get on the move then. Actually, how do we get up this mountain? I think Panther can make it. So, I think Reach will send him off in this direction. And if you jumped, you're basically the same distance, so you may as well. So we'll just jump everybody so we can keep all nice and close together. Except, of course, for our trebuchet, which must run on its feet like a pleb. And we'll bounce you up here. There we go. We are aggressive and in position, or trying to move to position. That's the primary target, which I'm going to go for immediately, just in case it ends up being incredibly dangerous. So bounce up the mountain, we've got a target, and it is an unknown thing at this moment. We don't know if it's a mech, a vehicle, or what. Try and keep our trebuchet moving forward as fast as we can. Get it over the rough terrain so that we don't have to worry about that moving forward. If you sprinted, you'd make it a little bit less far. So we'll bounce up here. Keep Casper moving forward, and we've got 2 mediums. And they are indeed identified as mechs at the moment. Okay, so this could be ugly in several ways. Let's go find out what it is we're dealing with. I'd like 4 pips of evasion. That'll give it to me. We have identified a Kentaro. I love it. Fire. Do something to him. I think we missed the PPC. So a little bit of damage reduction on him. He was, of course, bulwarked and prepared for incoming fire. We do have a third target, third medium. That's unfortunate. The Blackjack I don't think is going to be able to get up here in time. Sprint would take us less distance, so jump.
Roger.
We have a lot of ground to cover. We're attempting to get up an entire mountain, and he's about a turn ahead of us in the Panther. So we're going to have to suffer probably some incoming fire. A Shadowhawk, of course. Luckily for us, he managed to miss his AC-5 and 2 of his medium lasers, but pouring in all the fire they can, managed to take away 1 of our pips of evasion, which is somewhat dangerous when you've got a Kintaro right next to you. A range bull, I don't think this is going to be ugly, because I don't see a way up the mountain at the moment. You're just going to have to run around the long way, which unfortunately splits our firepower pretty considerably, which is a bit of a problem. Kintaro is backing up, but sensor locking. Okay. They do have one more medium mech left to go. I'm not quite sure what it's going to do, but let's bounce up forward. Hi. I heard you've been talking crap about my buddy here. So we managed to tear off most of his leg armor and his arm armor. So we've got that going for us. The last medium somewhere on sensors? Did you move back into the acid? There it is. And some long-range missiles coming down to the Panther, who lost quite a bit of their evasion, but they should be back online and ready to rock and roll. Just as soon as the enemy finishes here. What do we got? This is his right leg, which means we do want to get over to that right side, which we are just so happen to be rather perfectly positioned to do. That's a high ground advantage. Now, we are being seen by the Kintaro, but the Kintaro, I believe, is currently vulnerable to incoming fire. 50%, I'm not going to bother with it at the moment. Actually, how much damage? 42? You don't say. Precision strike knocked that leg clean off, if you don't mind. Unfortunately, he missed the leg, which I told him specifically to shoot at. So that is unfortunate. I was really hoping to rip that leg right off. We got a rear attack coming in, so we've got reinforcements that have engaged us. So now we've got a problem. See, before it was 4 mechs, and 4 mechs we can kind of deal with. But now we've got more than that. Lots more than that. Oh, let me guess. You're a bloody Locust 1M. And you're the most annoying person on the planet. You're the kind of person that talks in theaters. Oh god, not more Locusts. Stop it with the light mechs with LRMs, you jerks. No, seriously, any mech that's in the light category with LRMs, I seriously want to just smash into a wall. It is the most frustrating mech to have to deal with. Alright, the Blackjack is not in a position to support, but can be made to be in a position to support. So let's give the love. If I move to the side, I was hoping to get a side angle shot, but it was not to be. Bounce up here, give me a shot on him, and just blitz him. Okay, both of his legs are now exposed, and we did a pretty decent amount of damage to his arm. He is unsteady. We should be able to knock him over shortly, even without blowing his legs off. The Kintaro is back, and he is angry. So angry that he lays down a sensor lock on my Blackjack. I'm totally in favor of this plan. I think it's a great plan, and you should attempt it more often. You are going to engage these guys. Yeah, let's go find out what we got ourselves into. We got a Locust 1M, a Locust 1M. Of course you do. Fire. Just give him a bit of love. Oh, good. He tore off one of his arms. That'll be one less missile I have to worry about. So already starting to deal a pretty decent amount of damage. This does limit me in what I get to fight with now, though. I'm not super happy about that. Because I don't want to have local inferiority. Oh, 2 Kintaros! Lovely! The Panther's gonna die if I don't get it out of there soon. That was a head hit. Oh, wasn't it? I thought it was. Almost unsteady. It's proving to be a bit of a problem. Casper, here's what I need you to do, my darling. I need you to just completely and utterly blow his leg clean off. Actually, if you jumped into the fray, what are we looking at? 75 and 85 still. Can I get you a side angle shot? I can. But only if I expose myself by jumping on the oven. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Go for it. Yes, hold position in the air. Not you, but you. Okay, that's... You know, they're doing a really good job of not concentrating their damage, which really makes me wonder what the heck is going on with them. So we've got 3 Locusts and a medium. That's unfortunate. That's a lot going down on the Trebuchet. And the Shadowhawk finally gets to move. And we'll open fire. And I think is gonna really badly hurt the Panther. Panther's already unsteady. That's not good. The Panther should be able to go first, though. We do have the primary asset. We can run if need be. Unfortunately, we can't do much else. How far down the mountain can I jump? Out of curiosity. I think that's the right move right there. It's the best I've got. I mean, my option is to walk. So where can I walk to that will not get me killed? The answer to that question may surprise you, as it's nowhere. Walking will get this mech completely obliterated. We're going to have to rely on a little bit of please don't kill me. So, bounce. Yeah, we're unsteady. If anybody hits us, we're dead. We've got bulwark, we've got protect. Oh no, the brace saved that! Aha, lovely. Alright, so we've got no problems whatsoever, aside from the amount of damage that we're about to take. Locust moving forward, firing on the Enforcer. I think it has a back shot. Yes, it does. Fortunately for us, was not able to connect. We've got 2 more of these Locusts to have to sit through in their 8-year-long firing cycle. Yes, I see you. You're impressive and dangerous. Bold and beautiful. Alright, so he will hopefully miss. No, he's probably going to connect. No crap, Darius. Thank you for that astute information. We just need to utterly annihilate these Kintaros. Okay, so we're going to try and just blow these Kintaros completely clean apart. We only need 2 parts, and there's 2 Kintaros right there, so if we kill them, we're good. So, Casper. How's his back armor? 30 for 90. That's not quite what I was looking for. Because I'd like to kill the Shadowhawk. But the Kintaros are more dangerous range, but the Kintaros are currently at full health. So this might be a case of just attempting to do things for the sake of doing things. So let's maneuver slightly over here. It gives us pretty much no evasion. But maybe they'll concentrate on me a little bit. Okay, we missed the large laser. That's unfortunate. He's unsteady, but he will now move, of course. Yes, the Shadowhawk, clearly the best choice. Opening fire on the Trebuchet from long range using all arms. All of them managing to connect. Well, now that he's moved, I can move range bolt without fear. I'm actually in punching range of the locusts. That locust I don't really care about. Is this the hurt locust? It's not. 85% chance to hit. 65 damage. That explodes and ends it. Please hit him in the CT. Just that's all I hope for you. That was not the CT, that was the leg, but good effort. Okay. That'll basically expose him to all sorts of fun. The only thing that I'm irritated about is he's now exposed, which means he's not getting the most out of his bulwark ability. So there is that. He's going to have to suffer through a little bit. The other Kintaro going to open fire on the Blackjack. Interesting choice. Not opposed to this. The Blackjack is fairly well armored. Now it is, anyway. We modified it pretty considerably so that it would be fairly well armored. Readout, you're up. Okay, can we please, for the love of God, just break something on this Shadowhawk? I don't ask for much. Just competency. 60%, I suppose that's the best we're going to get. We'll maneuver up here, take care of most of our problems with stability. And we're not cooking, but we will be next round. That CT is wide open. And we tore off his medium laser arm. Okay. Next time we get a called shot, we're going to just plant it right in his center, and he will hopefully die. The Panther is available to fight next round. Oh, that's a terrifying position. Luckily for me, you went for the front. Which we're struggling a little bit on one of these armored locations that has AC-10 ammo, but we're alive. Oh, it's a crab. Interesting. Really surprised that the crab decided not to engage us, but hey, we'll work with it. I don't really want to reintroduce this mech into the fight. Will I accomplish anything by doing it? I'll get myself killed, so there's that. I need cover, and I need high evasion. I also need to not expose my back to the enemy. So I suppose... Well, I know what I want to shoot. He's dead on the ground. Bounce. So 50%, 85%. Aw, crap, I missed it. The line must have traced through him. I was hoping to kill the guy who was on the ground. So 50 and 30, or an 85, and remove his capability to hit me. Okay, we got hit on the arm. That works out for me. Okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Locust moving around to his back. Oh, gonna provide a little more fire onto the Enforcer. We gotta get this Enforcer moving before it becomes... Oh, crap, the back armor's exposed. This Enforcer's gotta move. Probably gonna jump back. So with an armor breach, that's gonna be in a long repair time. This Locust one, no doubt... Oh no, going for a close range attack. Lucky for us, managed to miss most things. So I'd like to move several people at the same time, and it's not gonna work out. So, Casper first. Casper, here's the deal. These people are going to kill you. And I've got some armor there. So what I need you to do is dig really, really deep, darling. I just need you to unleash your inner homicidal maniac. How much armor you got? He has 66. Yeah, both of them need to plant right in the CT. Come on. Right? That was one. That's a miss. Come on, girl. Do you want to die? I think she wants to die. I'm starting to wonder if Casper's actually interested in her continued survival. He needed to die this turn. Then I needed to be able to focus on another one in this turn as well. But no. No, this is just going to be all kinds of pain. And now I've left him, Casper, completely open to this Locust 1M, who's probably going to take advantage of that. No, going to shoot at the Panther. Okay, I can work with that for now. -1 evasion. That's okay. Readout. Renat's got to get moving, and she's got to get moving fast. The problem is the mech is already cooking. Position right here gives me a good shot there. Called shot. Center torso. How much you got left there? I didn't say right. I said center. 18. So the medium laser is all off. Okay, good. I was trying to chill this mech out so I could alpha it later, and I was really worried about not being able to pull that off. So we've got the Shadowhawk out. That's one mech, but the problem is now I got two more to deal with. Rear attack on the Panther. The Panther's okay. The Panther's rear armor for days. I mean, the large laser, if it cuts through, will cut deep if it hits. So range bull kind of needs to be stupid aggressive. So that stupid aggression, of course, also requires us to be on the side that has already taken a pretty significant hit. So that's what we're gonna do. Hi, buddy. If I can rip off your arm, that would be ideal, because there's a large laser in that arm. Unfortunately, we did not do that at all. More incoming fire, long-range missiles. Is that a split target? Is that also a not movement? Down to 2 pips of evasion. The crab is, yep, gonna fire on the Panther. Miss, miss. Oh, that was close on so many levels. Panther's up next, and the Panther will be able to jump and move. I just don't know what I want to do with the Panther at the moment, because I don't want to get shot. I could punch. Man, my punch is 50 damage? Really? What? I'll be exposed if I do that, because I can't select multiple punch locations. Wait, no, that is actually in cover. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. 50 damage. Potential to kill me a Locust. Please do. Alright, Locust gone. Got another mech out of the fight, so that was a good pickup. Unfortunately, it was the weakest Locust of the entire bunch, so not super dangerous. Locust 1M. Sensor. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Other Locust 1M. Missing an arm, so there's that helpful. Okay, so Casper. Casper, the friendly murderer. I need you to start really digging into somebody, and I need to figure out which one we want to go for. Yeah, you're both pretty much untouched. So we need to... How good is your back armor? 45. Back armor also ignores being in cover. So we're going to go for that. Jump. Yes, I'm going to do this, which is incredibly dangerous. But I also think it will be worth it. Called shot. Right into the back armor of this. Let's see if we can't bore right through it. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. He's down to 35 health. I think I might have him. If I can get another good shot in. More long-range fire coming down on the Panther. Alright. It's starting to hit the back armor. We had it for a reason, but I don't like shedding it. Readout. A readout can also get a back shot. Lovely. And can she get a back shot from cover? She can. Also lovely on many levels. How much armor do you got in total? You have 35 health. Oh, you are just... You're making me cry. I don't want to risk it, because I don't really have an option. So, autocannon off. Shut off a couple of medium lasers. Well, if I can make it, go for it. I think we missed. Yeah, there's 5 health left on this mech. So that's unfortunate. We really needed that to kill. Crab's gonna take a shot at the Panther. That's that's 2 penetrating hits. It still exists. So we've got that going for us. The Panther's gotta get out of there, though. Range pull. I need you to... He's covering his side really well now. Yeah, you gotta drill. Drill, baby, drill. So place yourself right there and just start splattering the back of this mech. If he's going to leave himself open, we're going to take advantage as best as we can. And more incoming fire. Oh, please don't hit. Please don't hit. How much am I down to? 26. 26. Oh, no, the back armor's still there. Duh. Reach has got to get the hell out of here. So, jump at maximum speed and distance. I need to get a 4 distance jump without being fully exposed to the universe, which I understand is not particularly easy or simple. You're a Locust 1M who's missing an arm. You're a Locust 1M in full condition. And you're also a little bit easier to hit. Okay, show me the map. Okay, so if I do it like that, 4 pips of evasion. Okay. They're both tacticians. They're both apparently the same level. Come on, I need you to dig deep. Oh, that's digging deep. Thank you. Okay, so PPC managed to rip that clean off. That's working for us. We got a knockdown pilot injury. I mean, it's good. It's not gonna win any awards, but I'm really hoping that he doesn't have a sensor lock. He did have a sensor lock. Oh, the pain! You caused me much pain. Casper. No, not Casper. This is a red out shot. Red out is good on armor. Take aim and don't move. AC5 off. Medium laser off. Please, girl. Just one. I saw red numbers, but I don't know what that means. Yes! Okay, Kintaro down. One more Kintaro to go. Saying Casper's free to do it. You know, if Casper actually gets all 3 shots dead center on a location, she will kill it. She will kill him from behind. Please shoot, please shoot. Thank you. Okay, down to 1 pip of evasion. That's not great. So Range Bull is the next one to fight. Because Range Bull needs to get this guy handled. Hi, buddy. Do I shoot the back? I don't move and I shoot the back. Kill the center. Hang on a sec. Show me. Center torso, 19 armor, 80 health. 52 health. That will cut his weapon down in half. No. No, we call shot the center. Everything we've got, pour it on. If you can put enough missiles into the CT of that mech, he can't quite kill it. At least it's unsteady. We've got that going for us. Alright, Kintaro is going to back up and into the acid field. Targeting the Enforcer, who is fine. The Enforcer does not even care. Okay, that puts up Casper. Casper, I'm really tempted to just punch. Oh, I'm not quite in range to punch. Okay, that's fine. We'll take the high ground advantage. Maneuver up here, get rid of some evasion problems, and miss. Oh, no hit. 2 hits. Okay, good. The arm and the leg. Alright, time to hope that the Panther does not get shot. That was another penetrator. Oh god, it's still there. How is this mech still here? Oh, thank god. Alright, reach. Keep moving. Just keep running. It's all we've got at this point. Just shoot and drop back. Shoot and drop back. So... drop back further. Target the Locust. It's a 55%. Yeah, all good things eventually must come to an end. So we're going to get sensor lock twice. We've got to kill this turn. So, or he should shoot. It's going to shoot. Okay. It's going to shoot on the BattleTech because the BattleTech didn't move. Now the BattleTech does have damage reduction, which is great, but it did not move. So it's hopefully a very juicy target, and they will decide that that is the most important. Oh, thank you. All right, that'll give us time. Time that we need. Range Bull, you're up first. All right, Range Bull.
Good to go.
Yeah, it's time to just eliminate this entirely. I need 42 damage on that CT. I don't know if I can do it. I saw misses in there. Okay, good. Crab's out of the fight. So the biggest danger to the Panther is dead. The Kintaro is still dangerous to everybody. I mean, he's got a whole bunch of S arms. He's nailing my right arm. I don't like that. I don't like that a lot. Structure exposed. That's my AC5. You leave that alone. Alright, Casper. You can walk in the back, right? No, you can't. But you can jump into the back, right? I got 2 AC-10 shells left. 2! Oh, this is not fun. Oh, actually, it is a lot of fun. This is the most fun I've been having in BattleTech in vanilla BattleTech since I've started this series. RogueTech's a little different, but this is certainly an interesting way of playing. Oh, crap. Read up. I had a position for you that I wanted you to try. No, not that close, because I want to save the AC5. I want to be able to use that efficiently. I'd like to get a pip of evasion going on here, but I'm not going to be able to combine that with being able to get a shot with the AC5. Now, your weak spot is your left side? Yeah, so I do actually want to get to the other side of you, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do that, just because I got to guard our right. So we will guard the right. Position over there. This is an overheat warning, so the weak medium laser's to off. Okay, you're starting to get a little bit of fire on the other side. Although the real goal, of course, is going to be probably to put shells through. So punching is probably actually the best idea here because it's going to ignore his cover bonus and put us close to us and cool us down, which means we will be able to jump aggressively next turn. Okay, we tore off one of his arms and he's unsteady, which means he'll be slow. He's lost an LRM 5, SRM 6, and so he's going to deal a lot less damage. His twin SRM 6 mount on the other side is still there. Long-range missiles, I can take it. We can take it, we can take it. Good, you're not unsteady. Not that it really matters, you didn't have any evasion anyway. Reach! Okay, there is a locust out there who has already gone. But you could turn him into slag. In one aggressive movement. So we are risking this mech quite severely now. Oh, we missed with the PPC. We're going to have to clean up. Yeah, I figured that would happen. How much armor you got left? Not a lot in any location, but it still exists, so that's the key. Casper. Casper can get right into the back, plant an autocannon shell into it, or she can try and trim off the other side. But it is unstable. Readout. Readout's going to go for a called shot. Readout's going to go for a called shot on... Actually, that torso is the side I want. Stand and shoot? Ooh, that's a question. Readout really can't afford to take a whole heck of a lot more damage on this. So we'll drop back a little bit further. We're going to go for the precision strike, though. We got to push him back a phase, because I need to be able to stack up my damage. Keep the one off. And fire. So the autocannon hitting helps work with more stability problems that they're having. And that leaves now that Casper can walk up and punch like a truck. Casper, do you only have one shot? Yeah, so 75%. Come on, make it happen. Okay, good. I don't think that'll knock him over. Came close, though. So I was really hoping for the knockdown. Range Bull is still fully engaged with these people. You've lost an LRM 5. You have both LRM 5s. You're dead. I'm gonna kill you. Actually, am I? No, I gotta punch. Let's go punch this round. Take care of some of this heat problem. Okay, you are not entirely dead, but we've got you working down. So side torso destroyed. That's an injury. That's a knockdown. Do you have how many side torsos? He still has 2. So there's 2 injuries on the pilot. He's got 1 injury left, and then he's dead. That drops him into the medium phase, which he has to deal with. So Kintaro pulling back and opening fire on the blackjack. Miss. That's a penetrator, and okay, so this arm can take 3 more penetrators, and the 4th one will blow it apart. So reach. Need 1 pip of evasion. Can I get 1 pip of evasion while pulling back? Not in cover, I can't. What I don't want to do is reveal myself to the one. He's on the ground. We might be able to kill him in time. Okay, so that locust is down. So we own phase 4. Not that it matters, because now they get to move, and they will move their locust. He will stand up. He's got a single he's got a single medium laser left, which could actually tear apart one of my armor locations, but he didn't have the movement for it. Okay, Casper and Readout get to move. He is unsteady. Casper's not in range for the shot. But that'll punch through. Yep. So we will precision strike. See if we can't tear off that back armor. We did. So he doesn't have any more back armor. And not dead yet. But getting there. Okay, back forward. So it's got a leg that's incredibly vulnerable. Can I get that medium laser back on? Not yet. Okay, more fire coming in. Tear off the leg. Oh, that's so close to tearing off that leg. Alright, kill him. I could just sit behind him and missile him to death. It's a more guaranteed solution. The punch would have been cooler, but this is the guaranteed kill, which I wanted. Pilot incapacitated, lovely. So, on to the trebuchet. Oh, he's just keeping the fire going. Oh, that arm is being held on by just about nothing. Alright, reach. It's time to get back involved in the fight upstairs. And you have an obstructed shot. 55%. You take that shot. That's a miss. It looked like a hit. It looked like a really good shot, too. Okay, he's up. Oh, crap. No. Going turbo running away. Casper? He doesn't get to flee. Do you understand me? That was not the shot I was asking for. I was asking for the one right into the CT that would just tear him apart. -1 evasion. I think Readout can take it. Readout, after all of the pain that you have had to suffer through in this battle, it looks like you indeed will survive until the end. Turn off another bad medium laser. Okay, that didn't kill him. That did not kill him. Range bull. You're not in range, so let's run you forward. You can absorb some damage. That'll be sort of your main contribution to the fight, I suppose. Do I want to jump? I do, but I'm not going to. He's just too dangerous to leave anywhere near me. I gotta stay away from him. 75% will be a good shot. So let's take it. Come on, tear his head off. Do something cool like that. Oh, that'll work out. Casper. Point blank range. Ew, I'm only doing 60 damage. But it is 2 shots. Readout first. Because Readout has more shots. Cook it? No, not worth it. And there's not a whole heck of a lot of this mech left. Got it. Okay. So we dealt with that. Oh god. That was a tight one. Let's go pick up the last piece of the puzzle. They wanted it. Let's give it to them. You guys can start jumping down the mountain. So jump jets were critical in this fight. Firepower in general was critical as well, although we're a little bit lacking. I mean, the amount of damage that we took was pretty rough, although the bulwark on the Panther proved to be critical. Because you got to remember, probably multiply the damage that we took in that fight by 40%. You got a dead Panther there. So I was saying that I didn't think that it was a useful addition, but you know what? That kept that mech alive. That fight ended up being pretty astonishing, actually. We are going to get a Kintaro out of that, which is a 55-ton missile slinger. The Blackjack picking up 3 kills. Yep, good job, Readout. And then the Panther took another 2, and the Trebuchet took 2. Casper did a lot of work with that AC-10, but just didn't kill anybody with it. Oh, those jump jets were key. Alright, give me the Kintaro parts. I want both of them. I'm tempted to grab the crab part as well. Shadowhawk. I hate Shadowhawks. It's not a bad mech. I preface this many times. It's not a bad mech. It's just a mech that I'm tired of seeing because I see it so often. How many jump jets do I have? 11. Good. Heat sinks. How am I doing on that? I've got 1. I need more heat sinks. I know, it's a crazy choice considering the other stuff on the board. Picked up 2 more. We're getting a Locust 1M. Yay. Sell it for cash. Me and Laser, SRM2's got all the heat sinks. Thank you, finally. A little bit of AC5 ammo and the AC5 to go with it. So not a bad pickup at all. We took the Shadowhawk's cannon. We didn't get the Shadowhawk, though. That'll be all right. So we picked up a Kintaro. That'll be a great working thing. We're going to have to stop building the Javelin, and we're going to store it. We're not going to use it. The Panther was really kind of the limit of what we can kind of accept at this point. The Javelin is a bit vulnerable. The Kintaro 18 is a beast of a machine. It's fast for its size, mounts heavy armor, and can literally shred most of the mechs with its almost ridiculous amount of close-range weaponry. But it runs harder than hell's saunas. And a Locust 1M. We are going to send to storage. Can I send the gel? Confirm. Haha. And the Locust 1M will be scrapped. Thank you for playing. You're done. Okay, so we have quite a bit of repairs to do. The mechs, unfortunately, have been battered. So the Enforcer needs a repair, but not destroyed. Only takes 1 day. The Blackjack, 1 day. And 2 days on that. Okay, so we managed to get out of that one quite nicely. Let's go check out our brand new 55-ton Kintaro. You are our second 55-ton max armor. I probably shouldn't. I know there are people who are probably screaming at us like, why do you have so much back armor? How can you possibly do that? The reason I have so much back armor is because, take a look, did you see what ended up happening to our Panther? Anyway, so we have 2 energy, 5 missile slots. Oh, lots of firepower. Lots and lots of firepower. Could throw on large lasers, just go full crab on this thing. I mean, we could actually do it. It seems to be like such an awful thing to do to a Kintaro, but we can do it. Gee, is that an awful thing? Twin large lasers? Oh, we could even make this thing heat neutral. Okay, small lasers, we have no support slots, so this mech is not designed to brawl at point blank range, except, you know, with the SRMs. So I have 1 in the fist and 2 in, oh no, I have 2 in the fist. Okay, so I've got an SRM fist and then a large laser. Gives me 3 more tons to work with, of which I can throw 2 of that in. I'll check the heat in just a moment, but this, and a heatsink. That would put me to 33 or 42. That's not bad. Puts all of our weapons in either side. Now, if I trimmed, I might be able to cram in another weapon. But this will keep us relatively heat neutral. We can move rather quickly. This is a fast mech, right? 140 for 140 for move, 240 for sprint. Oh, no jump jets. Ugh. I like my jump jets though, and it can carry 5 of them. Ooh, it's 2.5 tons of jump jets. I don't have enough energy slots in this mech in order to make it just spam medium lasers with the remaining tonnage. Is this going to be useful? Compared to our trebuchet has the same SRM setup and 3 medium lasers. And it is useful. This wouldn't be anything more than that, and it's 5 tons heavier. So we could, I mean, the capability exists, or not that, that's the wrong piece of equipment. We could do something more like this, which would be very aggressive in terms of trying to take command of jump positioning. And then that frees up enough space. Ooh, okay, 200 divided by 18 is a little... We're gonna trim. We're gonna trim another half ton off this mech. Because we can actually do it. We have just enough weight in order to make it happen. So let's go throw on a triple SRM 6 loadout. And that might work. We are incredibly quick. We're going to have to see how this turns out. Not quite sold on it, but it is a Kintaro, so you kind of do want to just cram in a whole bunch of missiles. So 3 SRM 6s. That does a lot of damage raw. So it's 8 times 6 is 48? Yeah, 48 damage a piece. So basically 150. We're doing 144 damage. That's a lot of firepower. Yeah, 144 is our full blitz. And then we punch for 70. And with these we can jump into close range, punch, shoot everything we've got. I mean, this is... Doesn't have any penetration though. That's the pain. It has no penetration. But is a large laser enough penetration? I mean, it's only what, 40 damage? Yeah. Of all the times to not have things like double heat sinks and endo steel and light gyros and light engines and but it's also super brawly. I mean, this is the kind of thing that'll just wade into a fight and take anything you want. I'm going to build it just to see what happens. We'll maybe modify it moving forward, but that'll be the idea. We do, of course, need to send our super lightly damaged mechs to the top. That'll be 4 days of repairs before we even start working on our new mechs. And, any pilots hit? No, aside from Peace being up for 34 days. Okay, let's chug along for the next 4 days. 2, 3, and we'll also get Argo Repair Harness. All right, that'll bring us down to 11 days on the Wolverine, 12 days on the Kintaro for 23 days total. Our mechs are back intact. Let's check out our MechWarriors. This is sort of a final thing to do. And yes, Casper's ready to go. Casper can pick up another point of accuracy, melee, recoil penalty. She does have an autocannon and a called shot bonus. Oh, the called shot bonus would be nice. I think actually I want to grab the called shot bonus, because that would allow her to actually reliably hit what I tell her to. But gunnery too, you know what? Call shot bonus will be useful soon, but I'll grab the gunnery first, because I want her to start actually hitting with that AC-10 a little bit more often. It's a very important piece of kit, and if she can nail with it, then we can get a lot of work done. And an increase to base melee would be really nice on this one, but 15 overheat threshold, absolutely. On his mech right now, it cooks. And we can get him his level of gunnery. All right, reach managing to get quite a bit going there. We've got our 2 specializations. Readout. I actually think readout is going to go in the exact same direction. Unless I can get up to a sensor lock. Gunnery sensor lock. It's working okay for Casper. We can move and then lock somebody if we don't have anybody in target. Although she is very mobile, very aggressive. And her mech can tank. Tanking is super viable, if not the only possible viable strategy you can have in this game, because evasion is just so gosh darn unreliable. You cannot say, oh, I'm going to avoid getting hit. You're going to get hit. There's nothing you can do about it, because every shot that they take at you reduces how hard it is to hit you. And when that's the case, tanking is the way to go. We could pick up this, another 2 tech points. My only problem is getting a little light on cash, and we're about to throw ourselves into some pretty rough missions. Although it would be pretty nice. 12 battle mechs, repair conduits, yeah. This adds even more, but we can't even afford it. I would like to get beta up, but that requires structural repair, which is a useless upgrade. It doesn't give us anything aside from the ability to build more upgrades. And that would unlock the next level of medbay, but medbays are expensive. So we also could use an enhanced mech bay. I don't have the cash for it right now. We could get the cash relatively soon, but we don't have it at the moment. We can afford this. Let's get automation going. We have the cash to do it, so we may as well get it going. And once automation's done, that should help out a little bit more with our repairs. I mean, we've already got our repairs down to a single day. If we can get these 2 mechs online, there are 2 heaviest mechs, we can actually take these missions that we're about to take with a little more confidence. I mean, we got 3 2-skull missions, and this Insurgent Leader mission is going to be a nightmare. So we will probably grab Settling a Grudge and then Hostile Territory, although Hostile Territory has a huge payout, which tells you that the battle's going to be rough. And then, of course, there's Insurgent Leader, which tends to be pretty rough. Maybe we'll grab Insurgent Leader first. One of these 2 will probably be it. I would very much like, though, to have my 55 tonners ready for the next mission. Not the next one coming up, but that last level mission before we move on. Yeah, our time on Ishtar is almost over, but that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press the little bell icon, leave a comment, I will see you all in the next episode.